You know that feeling when you see a monarch butterfly? You just kind of stop what you're doing and watch it float by? There's just something magical about them, right? Well, that magic is in trouble. Today, we're going to dive into a pretty epic story. We're talking a massive journey, a wild chemical arms race, and, believe it or not, how you, with just a little patch of dirt in your backyard, can play a huge role in saving this amazing species.
So, let's just get the tough part out of the way first. Over the last couple of decades, the monarch population has absolutely plummeted by a staggering 90%. I mean, that's not a small dip. That is a full-on catastrophic collapse. When you see a number like that, you just have to ask, what in the world happened?
And the answer, which is almost the craziest part, is devastatingly simple. It's not some complicated mystery illness. It's us. We have, quite simply, wiped out their only food source from the landscape. We've literally starved them.
To really get the scale of this, you have to understand the monarch's life. This isn't just your average backyard bug. This thing is an ultra-marathoner. It migrates up to 3,000 miles, all the way from Canada down to Mexico. It's an entire kingdom on the move. And that whole incredible journey, that entire species, depends completely on a single type of plant. You take that plant away, and the whole system just breaks down. But, and this is the hopeful part, the solution is just as simple as the problem. It's called a monarch way station. The best way to think about it is like a combination gas station and nursery right off their migration highway. By planting the right stuff in your garden or yard, you can create one of these vital pit stops that gives them a place to refuel, rest, and create the next generation. So what is this one magical, all-important plant they need? It's called milkweed. And the relationship between the monarch butterfly and the milkweed plant, oh man, it's one of the most fascinating stories in all of nature. It's a whole saga of poison, evolution, and ultimately survival.
Okay, so check this out. Here's how it works. Milkweed sap has these really potent toxins in it, right? But the monarch caterpillar is one of the very few things that can actually eat it. So first, the little caterpillar munches on the leaves and ingests all those toxins. Then, and this is the brilliant part, it stores those poisons in its body, which makes both the caterpillar and later the butterfly completely poisonous to predators like birds. It's an amazing defense. But here's the trap. A female monarch is hardwired to only, and I mean only, lay her eggs on a milkweed plant. No milkweed, no babies. End of story.
And this is the really tragic part of the whole situation. A female monarch, full of eggs and ready to go, will search and search relentlessly for a milkweed plant. And if she can't find one, she doesn't just lay her eggs somewhere else. She can't. She will just keep flying and flying and flying until she literally dies from sheer exhaustion.
So, yeah, our mission is pretty clear. We need to plant more milkweed. But wait, before you rush off to the garden center, you need to know that not all milkweeds are the same. Picking the right one for your yard is absolutely crucial.
Okay, you've basically got three main choices here. If you've got a big, wild area, common milkweed is fantastic, but I'm warning you, this stuff spreads like crazy. Now, for a regular flower bed where you want your plants to, stay put, butterfly weed is your best friend. It's got these beautiful orange flowers. And what if you have one of those soggy clay spots where nothing ever seems to grow? Well, swamp milkweed will think it's died and gone to heaven there.
Now, listen up, because this is the part where most people fail and give up. You can buy the best seeds in the world, but if you just throw them in the ground in the spring, you're gonna get nothing. The secret to growing milkweed isn't sun or water, it's winter. The seeds have this natural coating on them that needs a period of cold, damp weather before they'll sprout. So you've got two ways to do this. There's nature's way, just toss the seeds out in your garden in the fall and let winter do all the work for you. It's super easy. Or if you're like me and you forgot to do it in the fall, there's an amazing little hack. You can actually trick the seeds into thinking they've gone through winter using your refrigerator.
And here's exactly how you pull off that fridge hack. It's so simple. You get a paper towel, damp. Not soaking wet, just damp. Sprinkle the seeds on it, fold it up, pop it into a Ziploc bag, and then just stick it in the fridge for about a month. After those 30 days are up, those seeds are ready to go. You can plant them in little pots inside, or wait till after the last frost and plant them right in the garden.
All right, fantastic. You've got your milkweed sprouting. But to level up and create a true, certified way station, we need to think a little bigger than just one plant. The goal is to create a complete habitat, a perfect little sanctuary that supports the monarch's entire life cycle.
So there are three things you absolutely need. First, the host plant, the milkweed for the caterpillars. We've got that covered.
Second, you need nectar plants. Think of these as the high-energy food for the adult butterflies. Stuff like zinnias, coneflowers, and asters are perfect. And third, you need sun, lots of it. Butterflies are cold-blooded, so they need at least 6 hours of direct sun, and if you can, a flat stone, a basking stone, where they can sit and warm up their wings.
Now, here's the pro tip for you. Don't just plant 1 or 2 milkweed plants and call it a day. Try to plant a cluster, at least 10 if you have the space. See, a single plant is really hard for a butterfly to spot from way up in the air, but a big, dense patch, that creates a much stronger scent and a much bigger visual target. It's like putting up a giant neon sign that says, "Hey, safe place over here."
Okay, this next part, this might just be the most important lesson of all, especially for those of us who really love a neat, tidy garden. It's all about completely changing your definition of what success looks like.
So let me ask you a question. When you picture a successful butterfly garden in your head, what do you see? I bet it's full of perfect, beautiful flowers and lush, untouched plants, right?
Well, the reality is this. If you have truly succeeded, your Monarch way station will, by most normal gardening standards, look absolutely terrible. The leaves of your beautiful milkweed will be full of holes, some stems might even be stripped completely bare. And that is a wonderful, wonderful thing.
This is the huge mindset shift you have to make. A chewed-up plant isn't a sign of failure, it's a trophy, it's a victory flag. It means you are successfully feeding the next generation of monarch butterflies. It means your little piece of the planet is doing its job. Don't worry, the plant will grow back, but those caterpillars you raised are now on their way to continue that incredible 3,000-mile journey.
One last thing, and this is really, really important, a quick safety note. Remember all those toxins in the milkweed we talked about? They're great for butterflies, but they're not so great for us. That milky white sap can really irritate your skin, and it's especially bad if you get it in your eyes. So just be smart. Whenever you're handling milkweed, always wear gloves, and never ever touch your face until you've washed your hands really well.
Look, planting a monarch way station is so much more than just pretty gardening. You're becoming an active participant in one of the most amazing migrations in the natural world. You are literally building a living, biological bridge that helps connect Canada all the way to Mexico. You're a link in a chain that's essential for survival. So the only question left to ask is, will you help build it?